Alright, I should be live again.
I wouldn't know.
It'll pop up in a second, I think. And it looks like everything's working. Say something,
Hi,
Glackham?
my name's Glackham.
Yeah, without a doubt my OBS is picking you up, so that's a lot better than before.
Sounds great. Just
Yeah.
throwing in live
So-
split here. So I haven't actually checked out the stage at all.
Oh, no? Well, the course ID's right
Right there.
in
It's
my
there.
display, so...
Throw it in there.
Okay, nice.
Oh man. I have to do this.
What's
no,
wrong?
I'm nothing. I gotta get all this done. I can do this. Cause I just got
you
home.
got
you
it.
know.
Not a worry. Yeah, I got you.
So this is called
Oh,
Deadly.
don't worry, I'm just gonna have this massive, this is the Deadly
It's not the
Advancing
deadliest?
Tanks. No, not the deadliest, just
Oh,
deadly.
just deadly?
Yeah, just deadly.
He has the deadliest, doesn't he?
For the advancing tanks, I'm not sure. I think there's a deadliest tanks, but they might not be advancing.
Oh, they're not advancing, so they're just stationary tanks?
I mean, not... I don't know, man. It's all up to Wolfgang. He has weird naming schemes.
He does what he's gotta. What is he saying? Will
Oh,
not.
he says he will not
Oh,
make
Snapple
deadliest
Crackle
tanks.
Poppers. Why wouldn't you? Wait, why you mean? What do you mean I can't? Problem editing status.
Yo, Rip.
Watch, I'm gonna refresh
Oh,
my
geez.
stream and then it's gonna show that I didn't actually have a problem. Yeah. Okay.
And let's see, for Crack Try First, we're saying, Yo, Vince, I'm back from training. Yo, you were training? What were you training for,
Be the
good
very
sir?
best that no one ever was.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good thing to aim for. Like, reach for the stars,
There's a limit.
man.
There is a limit? You mean like there's something worse than like deadly ceiling spikes you can't see?
Oh man, those ceiling spikes that you can't see were the worst.
They're still kind of there. I don't know about you. Every time it goes bobs, where'd they go?
Yo, that's a good point you raised. Aw, come on. Why is this beginning jump so hard?
All right, so it's C. Okay, hold on. CFPD. CFPD. 2000. 0345.
Jum's stupid. Cannons are stupid. Wrench moles are stupid. Everything in this level is stupid.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Confirmed.
I do and I
Yeah.
give and I give and I do. I don't get it.
What happened? What did I miss?
It's something about giving and doing.
Oh, okay.
It sounded unfortunate, but I still didn't particularly get it.
Yeah, no, I don't get it from the beginning.
Alright. Start strum.
I think Wolfgang is trying to say that he just does the best he can to make the greatest levels, but sometimes people just don't appreciate his artistic
Oh, I
talents.
understand how it feels. Every time someone doesn't skips my 500-hour-long adventure levels, I wonder why. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, last I checked, your levels weren't that long.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I know they're not literally 500.
Usually they're about half that.
Unless you like... Yeah, at least half. I mean, with Mega Maker, I think you could do that. Like, those levels... I don't know what the cap is. It's like, I've definitely just scrolled, like, right and up, and it just never
So,
stopped.
How do you get multi-twitch? What was it? Plus multi
Multi-twitch?
Padger. Was it Padger or Padger?
I don't use Kadger, so I don't know.
And then Super 2U, and it should already use mine, right?
you
Okay,
got me.
plus multi-stream. Oh no, it's Kajar. There we
Your
go.
spelling's way too hard. And yo, Carvey is saying star worthy? Oh, this level, man, look
got
at this.
all the stars.
50 million stars, at least. Like, I don't see why you wouldn't give this level at least 1 million stars. Like, come on. Be real.
Be reasonable.
Oh, dude! Oh! No!
Alright.
Stupid wrench! Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna copy the link that, Glackham just posted so I can put that in my, multi-command. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to type it out myself.
Oh man,
Let's see,
being lazy is the
Moobot.
best.
Yo, it really is. You know, someone else puts in the effort, and then you don't gotta do much of nothing. It's great.
It was at my expense, but I'm glad to have been helpful.
Yeah. See, you know, it's all karma. It'll work out for you later.
Yeah, maybe I'll get rained out tomorrow too.
Oh boy, yay
Right.
rain. Oh geesh. Oh man. Rest in peace.
Alright, here we go. I haven't seen nothing of this level except watching Doomsday like do like 5 seconds. Oh, nice. First cannonball. This is already a good start.
Your first cannonball is like the best one, man. You're living the life.
I don't have a death counter. I don't even have like a good layout for this, but I'm sure this will work out. Picture perfect.
How? You can't bounce up from there. If you try to bounce, you die.
Don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah you do. Like if you're not getting in through the bomb, you're not getting in at all.
I have high hopes for this level.
That's good. My expectations are low. They're always
Hello,
low.
Wolfgang. How are you doing? Alright. So what I'm assuming is that the worst part is the beginning.
I haven't made it far enough to tell you otherwise.
Oh.
you let me know. I can't get to the fire flower part. It's impossible, man. If you get there and you've lost your momentum, you can't jump
The
high
fireball
enough.
part?
If you try to jump, you die.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten over the bomb yet.
Well, just so you know, when you get to the fire flower part, there is a bullet bill that shoots out fire, and you have to be careful of that, and there's a bunch of note blocks right before it, but if you're on those note blocks and you don't get like a, what is it, like a 4-tile high jump, you can't make it across. You've died. You'll be alive, but you've died.
Okay. I understand what you mean. No blocks. Right?
Good old note blocks. They're the best.
Once I just figure out
This
the
level
timing
looks
on
free
this
in
bomb,
Vizzo.
I'll be smooth sailing.
Yeah, nah, the whole trick is to, like, not even worry about the bomb. Like, if you just do everything as fast as you can, you should just be able to get through.
So I just have to be fast. Okay.
Yeah, just
Gotta go
be
fast.
fast. But also don't jump into the cannonballs. You can't be perfectly fast.
So I have to be fast, but not too fast. Gotta go
Yes,
fast.
as fast as possible.
Fast-ish.
Fast as possible, not as fast as holding the buttons works. Just a little bit slower than that. Like, this isn't a Sonic game, you can't just hold
You're not
right.
allowed to just hold right?
Yep.
What kind of game is this?
Crazy. I know, right? Ah, send it back to Nintendo. They messed it up.
You don't need to be so mashed
Need
as
it.
fast as you need to get good. Well, don't worry. I am pretty
Yes.
good. I just don't know this thing yet. What is this bomb?
Don't worry, I'm really bad, so I die at the very beginning a lot.
And I still
anyways.
can't figure out why my Elgato won't let me do anything beyond 4:3 resolution all of a sudden.
Oh, that's weird.
Because then whenever I don't do 4:3, and
Shouldn't
like,
4.3 not even be an option for Wii U?
I don't know.
Yeah, my capture device doesn't let me do 4.3.
Because whenever, like, when you hold down shift to make the window whatever you want, it always defaults to 4:3. And if I
Got you.
stretch it and then I try to do it normal, it like I can't perfectly make it go diagonally, so it always gets stretched some weird way.
Got you, that's bogus.
Because I'm not coordinated enough.
You know, being coordinated's pretty tough, I get it. I've been there. I'm trying to play this level. Oh my goodness, man. I gotta just land on that cannon and stop holding forward.
Oh snap, I got to the 3 moles. It's the best I've done yet.
Yo, you're the best.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. But I didn't get the flower. And I'm dead.
Yo, Zatsu with the money, yo! Always money, Zatsu. Always. Forever. And yeah, always. Alright. Trying to be good.
Oops.
Oh my goodness. I didn't hold jump. Did not hold jump there. Nice try, me. How am I already at like 152 deaths? That's
Sounds
ridiculous.
impressive.
I know, right? Don't forget about your levels later, Zatsu. Nah, I got you. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. It's gonna be alright.
Oh my god.
We'll get to the subworld first. Well, it sounds like Glackham. He's been living for a
I
while.
haven't been living. What do you mean?
Oh,
No,
you
I've been
haven't?
dying.
It sounded like you were doing so good. Oh, never mind.
It's just the same part over and over.
Got you. Oh no!
That sounds like you were
Oh.
doing something more than nothing.
Yeah. Cause like, I'm okay with dying at the very beginning, like, it's lame, but I won't be surprised in my death gasps unless I've made progress.
No! Every time I try to get through this
The worst part,
this
yeah, the stupid first
Yeah.
bomb jump, man. There's so many times I'm on the flamethrower trying to do the jump.
you'll
and
just
I'll,
run off it, because that's
run
what
too far,
what I
yep.
just did just now.
Exactly! That's exactly what keeps happening. It's the worst. Always no blocks.
I did not expect the bomb to go all the way to the bottom before I hit it. And I didn't hold jump
Every
down
little thing
and,
is
you
gonna
know,
be alright.
this bomb's some nub.
The bomb is a nub, I do agree. Though Wolfgang says that we are scrubs.
Go play platforms in
Yeah, he doesn't know what
Purgatory.
he's talking about.
Then talk to me.
Wait,
I have a
what?
level. It's pretty tough. I'm sure
Gotcha.
Wolfgang would appreciate it.
Well, we all know Wolfgang is the best Mario Maker player around. I'm sure there's no level he
Yeah.
can't beat. Oh, I'm alive.
I need to get the timing down on this bomb because I can't go fast enough to go fast.
Ah, the
Oh no!
fire.
I
Rip.
did it somehow. No,
Yo, you the best. The moles are stupid, man.
that was my bad. I'll leave it to the moles.
You're a lot nicer to the moles than I am. How do you do the jump here? I don't know how to do it. I can't get past the flower anymore, it's impossible.
I can't get to the flower.
Ah, you'll get there, it's not that
No,
hard.
I need to stop letting music box pop me in the cannons. Would be
Yeah, I know the feeling. Yo, you're hurt by the comments. Wait, I thought I
I've
said
been
you were the
being
best Mario
awesome
Maker
and nice
player
to
in the
you.
world.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I-
I mean, I know I'm being sarcastic, but that should be.
You're old
mean-
enough. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, no, Wolfgang's got this.
I just wanted to press jump. I didn't want to press jump on a jump block.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm alive. Give me the flower, and it's instantly gone.
Eventually we'll get out of this hole. Okay, so
I'm not ready! No! No! EWF North, thanks for the host. Gosh darn it. It scared me.
3 bounces is the charm. Okay.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all. I was doing so good, and then the music came out of nowhere. Oh man.
But 4 bounces is the charm. No, 4 bounces. Not the
Oh,
charm,
I'm
not the
alive,
charm.
I'm alive. Oh, I jumped into that. And yo, EWF Nora saying, hello. Yo, how's it going? Why Khadgar? I don't know the difference between Khadgar and Multi-Switch. I know they both do the same thing, so that's why I decided to use that.
I mean, I just use what my bot, well, not my bot, but the bot I'm using, Wolford Milk. I just do plus multi, and then I put in Super 2U, and then we're both in the multis. So, I don't know. Whatever.
Got you. Just because it's
Yeah,
easy
it's
to
easy.
use? Yep, yep. Well, there you go. That is the answer.
And it just so happens that Super 2U was appalled by my astounding work and copied it himself.
It was astounding work. I was very impressed.
I'm alive. I'm dead. Never mind.
No!
Bomb though.
I don't want to live that kind of life. The life of being hit by a cannonball. Or falling into a flamethrower.
No, okay. If I go fast, then the bomb's gonna be at the top, and then I'm gonna die. Okay, fair enough. I have to wait for these darn cannonballs, and my jump button needs to stop being bugged because all my controllers are bad.
Yo, but don't worry, Glacken, you got this.
Eventually, I'll get to the flower. So I'm assuming this has no checkpoint.
I don't know, because it's not deadliest. It might have
I
a
don't think
checkpoint. I mean, if I remember right, that was the difference between the deadly and deadlier and deadliest was just checkpoints. Well, and there's like a couple of extra, like, P switches, I think.
The mole, though.
Ah, I jumped so high. Am I accepting levels? Unfortunately, Froggy, I am not. I'm currently just playing this level, and then I will be playing a couple of Zatsu's levels if I can, like, beat this level within, like, today. That's the hope, that's the dream, that's the goal.
Okay, so I should probably jump immediately when the middle cannon. Like, now. Yeah, okay. I got timing down.
Yo, nice.
Okay. I don't have timing down for anything.
I've never
beyond
had the
that.
timing down. For me, it's all just feel. I either feel it
I
or
gotta
don't.
have more than that for a level like this. I mean, I could just do it instinctually, like I did with Deadliest, but see, it seems like it's working out for me if I get some timing down. So
Yo, definitely do
I
what
need
works.
some visual cues, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's just funny to see me die in so many ways, Zatsu. Oh, I'm happy
no.
for you, I guess.
Holding that button kills people.
Alright, we got the fire. Oh, no, it's gone.
It's there, but then it's
It's
not.
gone instantly every time, man. I can't hold that fire longer than like 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, how do you get through that?
Up.
There's cannons and moles,
Man.
dude.
I almost got the firefly for the first time in like 10 minutes since I started this.
Yo, that's really good. Excuse you, Mr. Mole.
Ow.
Oh, I made it through? I thought I died. But then I died, so it doesn't matter.
Am I having fun? Well, I'd probably be talking about how much the level sucks if I wasn't having fun. It's kind of my my MO, apparently. I will say that I am not hating myself.
Yeah, this, I've played more difficult things than
Yeah.
this.
I mean, I won't say this is like the most, how do I describe it? Well-polished level I've ever seen in my entire life. But I will say I am not hating myself.
Yo, that's
Nope,
good.
that kills you. Like, you can enjoy bad things.
Yo, that's true. King Hippo likes Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, wow.
Like, unironically, like... I know, right? You couldn't be more wrong.
Oh,
It's
snap,
just
I
a
got the
bad
fire
game.
flower. Feels good.
Yo, good stuff. Oh, no! Oh, whatever, moles. Whatever.
Oh, I still have the fire flower. I still have the fire flower.
Yo, you're like a
I
miracle
don't have
magical
fire
man. Well, it can only last so long.
Oh, now I have a fire flower.
Wait, you have a double fire flower?
Now I don't have the fire
There's
flower.
two?
Now I don't
Yo,
have it.
I have never seen. Yo, this magical world you live in.
Oh! What the heck is that? I got to the end of it.
That doesn't sound good. What
The
happened?
ending is trauma to this first subworld.
It's dramatic. Oh no.
Well, at least I'm doing this consistent now. So that's a plus. Got
That's
the
good.
fire flower. Oh, this is easy peasy, don't worry. Up! Bomb!
It sounded like it was going good
It
for a
was.
second.
It's still kind of going good. Oh, it's not good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, got the fire flower again. Nope, don't got the fire flower anymore. Oh, don't got anything anymore.
Mario, don't you want to jump?
Okay, okay, okay. No, there was a fire! I didn't pay any attention. I got to the near end. I saw
Oh,
the
good
black.
stuff, man.
That's not good. Your level, how fast can you go, is #1 ranked easy today? Nice. Oh, it's super expert. Never mind. For a second, I thought you might have actually made an easy level. I can dream.
There's chain chomps? Okay, whatever.
You gotta go a little faster, man. I've
Just-
done more in how many minutes? 16 than you've done in 40?
Well, you gotta realize, some of us were reading like 3 paragraphs of text while they were
Damn,
doing
I wish
that.
I had like more than 2 lines to read the whole time since I started. That would have been nice.
Yeah, like that happens a lot. People will always be like, man, Vince, how can you not do something that someone else can do in a shorter or easier amount of time? Well, they're entirely focused on what they're doing. Versus me,
I'm
he's
trying. I
not.
want to be unfocused, but it's hard when there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, nah, it's all good.
If you could teach me your ways, ow, show me the magic. Maybe I should just read thanks
No, I
chat
don't-
instead of mine. Might work.
I mean, that always works.
Oh, well, I just got rammed by a wheel.
Yo, look out
I
for
do have
this.
easy levels. Saw is like 50, 60 something. Oh, right, Saw. I remember that level. And my level Fall of the Mushroom Kingdom will probably be top 5 easy. See, I've noticed that pretty much every level I've ever made ends up on the top, whatever, for like 5 minutes, and then it won't be on anymore. That's kind of how it
Oh,
works.
rip.
Like,
Well-
if you got like a lot of people that you know will play your level for like, so you got like 30 stars, like conditionally, unconditionally, and then it gets into the star rankings because like you don't. It's not like surprisingly hard in a way. Like you just need like a good ratio, and it'll just be there. However, if you're trying to like stay on it, I haven't had a single one stay on it for more than whatever amount of time. Also, I'm dead.
Got you. Well, sometimes you die. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, man.
Ow.
Yeah, sometimes there's just so many things on screen, I just don't
I don't even
notice.
have loyal followers. I'm just on the subreddit Discord, and a lot of people I know will play them if I ask them to. or I sell my soul to Twitch.
That sounds about right. Oh, I missed the game.
Ow.
No, not today.
You don't
Not
sell
today.
your soul
No,
to Twitch
are you
today. I mean,
serious?
Wolfgang. Gotta get more people to sell your soul. Like, imagine if you had
Oh my
every
goodness.
Twitch streamer was Ryu. Now you can go play, right? You can go get everyone to play your level. Oh, don't kill me! Oh. I'm dead.
Yeah, there's definitely people that just hang out on Mario Maker streams and they just play levels that they see the streamers play and think look cool.
I actually never had anyone do that except like a couple people my whole life. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
you can like, I've seen like streamers advertise like levels that they played, and people still don't
Mhm.
play them. Like you could, it's really YouTube that gets people playing the levels.
Yeah, that makes sense. YouTube typically has pretty high engagement and
Twitch
things
is
like
more
that.
like, oh, I like watching.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it probably just depends on the channel, really.
yeah, like for you, when you did that incentive thing with the people
Mhm.
playing as a race, like unless you did that, no one was doing it.
Yeah, like, definitely, like, back in the heyday, like, outside of the challenges that I was doing, the only time I noticed people playing those levels, like, they had to really like the level to, like, just go ahead and play it. A lot of people, like, that's where I got the idea initially to do the challenges, was that I would play certain levels and people would go, oh, I could totally beat that faster than Vanks did. And so I was like, why don't I just make that a thing?
Ryu used to play it, but it's hard to get him to play now. Well, yeah, he's popular. It's hard, man. Also dying.
Yo, Ryukar played my Mega Maker level, that was pretty cool.
I don't feel like I know him enough. It's hard. Became like, I know he was always big on YouTube, but then like he started Twitch, and then he had like even more people.
Yeah, it's just how discoverability works. Like, if you go from one social platform to another, and you have a lot of your followers from whatever platform before pushing you, like giving you those followers, giving you those subscribers, then you look really good, and then you get more advertising pushed towards your platform.
Feels good for them. Ugh.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get back to that flower, man.
Your Flower 2?
Flower 2, yeah.
Yeah, nah, Flower 2 is too OP for me.
It's been a while since I got to flower 2.
Ah, why'd I jump there? Man, I just died at like the most random things.
Ow. I'm pretty much dying to the same things every time at this point.
Well, that's good. At least you're consistent.
Yeah. Alright, flower 2. Ow. When you try to
come
avoid
on.
the things that you try to avoid, get hit by something else.
Yup. I know the life.
Okay.
No, man. How are you supposed to get past the change?
Okay, you have to go ahead of it. Okay, I'm at
Yeah,
the
'cause,
last
like-
part. I'm at the... Do this. D-pad. Okay. Why is it... Yeah, it's free, man. Alright. Fire. I'm in the door. No checkpoint. Cool. I was hoping there was no checkpoint. See?
Oh, man. Yo, Ryu's a big reason as to why you managed to get so many stars, Wolfgang. Yo, that's pretty cool, man. I'm glad he helped you out with that so much.
Ah! I died
Pretty
right
sweet.
before the subworld fire flower.
Yo, rip. So wait, there's
There's
no
no
checkpoint then? Yo, rip. I was a little hopeful there would be a
This
checkpoint
is,
since it wasn't
It's gonna be
deadliest.
fun.
Yo, this level is definitely deadly only in name. This is
Deadliest.
clearly deadliest advancing tanks.
But But hey, I mean, I got to the subway pretty quick-ish. So, oh.
You know, last place, Larry. He doesn't like your mic.
Oh, I don't know how to fix it. Apparently it has
He's
trouble.
fronting on you, man.
Apparently
Say
it
what?
has a lot of trouble. I don't even know what that is.
Got you. Yeah, that's definitely a sound thing. Or it's the dog robot of bass in Mega Man.
Oh. Wait, he was one of the kind of...
I mean, that's literally the name of the robot, so...
I remember watching his video and him talking about how much he hated singing Jets, but then he talked about how much he loved singing Jets. I mean, I guess that's how salty people are like me. Talk about how much they hate it, and then talk about how much they love it.
Like, I try to make a clear distinction myself. I've said many times, if I call something stupid, most of the time I'm salty. If I say it's like complete rubbish and garbage, then I don't like your level. Like, there's a huge difference. Oh, and also, there can be, you know, it's a multifaceted thing. Like, I can dislike a certain part of a level without hating the entire level in and of itself.
Correct. Hey there, no, Nathan. Up, fireballs. I tried to stop myself from getting attacked by the fireball, but I got hit by the cannon instead.
Well,
I
at
mean,
least, you
it's
know,
got a
you're
lot of
good at
angles. This stage has a lot of angles. You realize a lot. Like, nowadays, you would think, like, singing Jets is a lot easier for people because they know the platform a lot better, I would say. You can go back, I'm sure me and Dangus can go back to singing Jets, but he did in, like, 10 minutes, 15.
You maybe.
No, I'm sure you do it. You've done it before.
Maybe.
I feel like you've gone back to it once.
I've never gone back to that level. I'm absolutely positive.
Maybe I was watching someone else. I think I might have watched Blue Television go back to it after failing it. And then they beat it like 10 minutes, and they're like, "Oh wow, I can't believe it! I beat it in 10 minutes. I remember when this used to be so hard for me. I don't know how to do it. Now it's just like, wow." You know, kind of like that.
That definitely wasn't me.
Was it
my
Nathan or
goodness.
Ethan? I don't remember. You gotta explain it.
And yo, Wolfgang, I definitely have not called most of your levels hot garbage. Like, Wolfgang, I've noticed one thing about you. Like, and this is not just with your levels, but just how you take life in general. You can look at one thing that's like a little bit bad, and it'll just rain on your whole parade. So I think you might have a bit of a false memory
no,
there.
it wasn't 10 minutes. It was 4 tries Darby did it. My bad. That's a little bit easier.
Yo, let's get this out of the way real quick, Wolfgang. We've gone over this many times. Your tank levels, I really enjoyed those. A good number of your cannon and jet levels, I enjoy those too. Singing Jets, I've always despised.
Singing Jets isn't that bad.
And for a very simple reason. Yeah, it's honestly it's not a bad level. I just don't like no blocks.
But
I do not like them.
stage.
I never have.
Playing.
Yeah, I don't like no
And we
blocks.
played Deadliest Jets.
I still don't. Yeah, Deadliest Jets was
You
that
despise
was
Deadliest
easy.
Jets? Because Deadliest Jets was still way harder than Singing Jets.
Yeah, Deadliest Jets was harder than Singing Jets. I still dislike Singing Jets more
Okay,
though.
so it's just
It's how I feel. Because
unreasonable.
like, you have to realize, you know? Look. People have feelings and emotions, and so like when you dislike a level, not all of it's going to be rooted in love.
So yeah, it's just unreasonable. But yeah,
Exactly.
okay. As long as we got that out of the way. It's okay to hate.
Oh, geesh. Yeah, like, I want to be able to feel my feelings. I don't want to feel like I'm not allowed to feel. Oh, man.
What would life be like without feeling things?
Exactly.
Ow! No! No!
It seems like you're
I'm fine,
feeling
I'm
pain.
fine. Okay, if I can de-boost through this... Oh my god, I got past it with 1 more health than normal. Alright, I think I'm free. Alright, I'm free. Freedom. Sweetness. Alright, got to the subworld again.
Yo, good stuff.
Someone shared some info. Maybe.
Oh man, I shouldn't have jumped so fast.
Whatever.
Request received. Banks request to fill his feelings. Chat vote yay or nay. Nay, says Doomsday. Nay, says Wolfgang. What but my feelings?
Well, second track Fire Flower failed.
Yo, that Fire Flower is impossible for me. I mean, I get there now and then with the first Fire Flower.
Are we talking about the subworld? Have you gotten to the subworld yet?
I've never seen the
That's what I'm
subworld.
talking about.
Oh, so there's a second track in there
Oh
too?
no, there's just tons of Fire Flowers everywhere because he expects you to get hit every 5 seconds.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Imsy says, you see, I was smart. I took one look at the subworld and immediately went into the editor.
Well, we don't
Good for
wanna
you,
do
Doomsday.
that. We want to beat it. We don't want to play Dollhouse.
We don't want to play Dollhouse. Okay, I like that. Wolfgang says, anyways, I know you like most of my levels. I actually only remember you calling 3 of my levels hot garbage.
Only
Okay,
three.
there we
Don't
go.
worry.
Only 3. That sounds better. He has a lot of levels, to be fair. 3's pretty
I mean,
minimal.
the fact that yeah, you're right. Don't worry. Only 3. There's a bunch of Fireflies because I was too lazy to get good Deadliest Jet style. So, what he's saying is that in replacement of a bunch of checkpoints, one checkpoint, which I would prefer over 500 Fireflowers, we have 500 Fireflowers.
That's interesting.
No! Oh, I should have known. Why are those cannons there, Wolfgang? You just gotta run through it.
You sound sad.
Because I was thinking of avoiding them, and then I forgot there's literally a Fire Flower right after. This is the beginning. He gives it to you
Got
after like
you.
two jumps. A second Fire Flower. So, and there's some cannons that literally are in front of your path. I tried to avoid them, and then I realized all that does is kill me because the fast auto scroll, you know. So I died.
Yeah. Oh. This is so tough, man. Yeah, I'm still just having a lot of trouble with the chain jump part.
Just gotta get ahead of it. You gotta not get hurt beforehand.
Yeah, if I could not mess up. 'Cause it's just those very beginning jumps right after I get the Fire Flower. The spikes are just so awkwardly placed that I generally bump into one of them just on my way to the right. 'Cause it's not like it's a super challenging jump, it's just if you go a little too high because you jumped off of a note block, well then, there you go. Huh, you can jump through that. I still killed myself though. Yo, sometimes you gotta assert your manliness.
Originally,
Mr.
the cannons
Doomsday.
were
You
the
just
other
don't
way, but they
understand.
slow you down too much. You should have just not had them. If you just had a music box there, it would have been better, I think. Because it's not intuitive, IMO. Had to make similar decisions with Deadly Jets. Yeah, but the difference between Deadly Jets and this is that there were no intentional damage boosts in Deadly Jets. This is like basically you have to run through this cannon or you die. Just so happens you had a Firefly beforehand, so it's alright, but I wasn't really thinking about the fact that there was going to be a Firefly right after it. Not at the time, anyway. I mean, it works out pretty fine, but it's just unintuitive from my perspective. I think it would be. I think that's a fair assumption.
Man, I will let you know what I think of it if I ever
Don't
get
worry,
there.
you'll be fine. You'll get it eventually. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get change jobs. Never mind. I cannot get past the beginning once you get to the second fire flower of the overworld without taking a hit.
Yeah, same here. It's like, that's what you have to do for the chain chomp, right? Is take the hit there?
Are we talking? Wait, no. I keep forgetting how many fire flowers in this stage. Have you gotten to the one where? Have you gotten to the part with wigglers?
I have seen no
Okay,
wigglers.
so you haven't really gotten anywhere yet. I get it. I don't really have a good memory, so.
All good.
Well, level's done. I'm not about to clear this again. Okay, fair enough. Where did my jump go?
Yo, good singing right there.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were singing during your Zelda 2 playthrough,
Oh,
weren't
I
you?
love singing. It's my favorite.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I tuned in for some of that. That was great A stuff.
I was singing during Thardus too because I had no health and he was throwing rocks at me.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, was that fun. Same thing for Alpha Block and Metroid Prime 2. They're all very scary. And when scary things are flying at your face, you just gotta break out in song.
Yeah, no, I get it, you know. We all have those ways we deal with fear or pain, stuff
It
like
only
that.
comes up when I'm actually playing game, like streaming, but you know, it works.
Got you. No, I'm like that in real life. Like, if something's painful, I will laugh. It's just a natural
that's the same thing
reflex.
for me and my dad. My dad, he laughs when he's anxious. It's just a thing you do.
Got you.
I think it's actually pretty natural to laugh when you're anxious.
Yeah. Like, that stuff was just hilarious, though, because I'm, like, in this Australian doctor's office. This very, you know,
Oh, we have a
beautiful
story.
lady.
Story time, guys.
Yeah, beautiful lady. Taking some blood out of my arm for, you know, tests and stuff, because I'm applying for my visa. So, you know, I have to show that I'm a healthy citizen, or to-be citizen. And, yeah, so she puts this needle in my arm, and I just start laughing, because, like, it didn't hurt that bad. It was just pain, it was just a natural reaction. And she just looks at me, "Are you okay?" She'd clearly never seen it before. I'm like, yeah, I just laugh when I'm in pain. It's a natural reaction that I have. And she's
I don't
just
think
like,
I get
okay, it seemed like she really didn't believe me. I don't think she believed me.
Well, laughing when you're literally hurting is interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely just a thing that happens. Like, it's not everybody does it. Like, you know,
I would
different
say
people
when I
deal with pain in
think
different
I'm
ways.
gonna get hurt, I just say ow a million times.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. It's hilarious when people say ow and they haven't
Gotten
even
hurt? Yeah,
been
yeah,
hit
yeah.
hurt yet.
I'm like that too. If I think something like if you could just flicking me, and I don't, it won't hurt, but I'll still say ow. Why haven't I beat this yet? Subworld, man. I've seen the Subworld 3 times. That's all I've seen of it. You went to editor with this. I don't want to hear no sass.
I know, right? Oh man, if I could just stop jumping into spikes,
Yeah,
that would be
Subworld
great.
is easy peasy if you waste your time in editor. I understand.
Was that too mean, Zatsu? Nah, Zatsu, you're never too mean. Like, all the teases you do are generally very, very, fair. Oh, man, Bob, please.
The difference between you and me is that you actually saw the level before you actually went into it. You went straight to editor, looked at it, and then went through it. I haven't seen any. So again, I don't want to hear no sass. No sass here. You're a dirty cheater.
Oh, Doomsday also says ow before he gets hit? Yup. Yeah, Cinnamon's the same way, she does that too.
I was there when you did
So
it.
is this hot
So
garbage number 4?
I know what you did.
No, I don't think this is a bad level, it's just hard.
I mean, it's got some flaws, like off-screen spikes.
I haven't made it far enough to see this yet.
Because that, you're still a dirty cheater. see the part where there was no checkpoint? Well, I guess then there's no checkpoint, but you made a checkpoint in editor. Made a check.
Yeah, rip.
I mean, the overworld's pretty easy too, if you ask me. You just have to get good.
I'll let you know when I do that.
So are you gonna go into editor when you see the subworld things? Are you gonna be a cheater like Doomsday?
A cheater like Doomsday? I don't know. I guess it depends on like how long it takes me to get to the subworld. I mean, right now I don't really see the point in it because I just can't do really basic stuff. So if I can't do that, it doesn't even matter.
Has King Hippo beaten this? I heard something like he had 800 tries.
I think, yeah, he has a world record in this.
I heard that he couldn't beat it for some reason.
Nah, he definitely beat it.
At some point.
There's no way he has world record if he didn't beat it.
Alright. Second Fire Flower. Getting hit in the same spots every time.
Got to.
So basically what that means... I need to not die in... that part that I just died in. Died like 7... Oh! I thought that he failed at 750 tries when you told me. That's what I heard. So he beat it very early on then. So you want to know the timing for the bomb, when to run jump for the bomb?
No, like, I can do it, I just make mistakes.
Well, okay. Suit yourself.
Cause like, there's a plethora of ways to do it. Like,
I would
there's not
say
just
that
one
if you
kind.
want to avoid the chain jump, you have to be in the front before you see it, so that way it doesn't come out at all.
Got you.
It's kind of how bullet blasters work.
Yeah. I've just never been able to get that far to the right. I've been really close to it. Like, I was right next to the thing as the chain chomp came out and killed me. I was pretty sad.
Dying in the same ways every time. Oh, it didn't get hit by the cannon for once. Even though it was ahead of me. Alright, we're free. This is free. Whatever. Cool. Alright, Subworld. I've gotten to the end of the Overworld and Fireflower and so King Hippo. I'm not wasting my time doing that, but okay. Wolfgang, do you think I'm a cheater or wise man? A little bit of column A. I mean, I'll tell you what, factually, you're a cheater.
Yo, rest in peace, cheaters.
Opinionated, you might be a little more wise than I am. But you are factually a cheater. That's just true.
Oh, rest in peace.
Okay. Okay. Hammer Bros coming out of everything. Everything's happening.
Wait, Hammer Bros?
You don't want to know.
You know, he's
Okay.
over here being like, stay pure, little Lynx. You don't need to know what happens. Well, you see, when a grown Mario and a Hammer Brother really like one another. Oh, come on.
Oh! I forgot about the bear! Oh, I'm so stupid.
Sound kind of sad.
No!
Oh no!
No! Okay, so there's a Bowser Jr., right? Right?
Bowser Jr.
And he
Bowser
broke
Jr.
all the things to open the pipe. I didn't even go in the pipe.
Mhm.
I was trying to kill Bowser Jr. And then he killed me
Broke
with the
all the
fireball
things.
from the clown car.
Do you have to
No,
kill
you don't.
Bowser Jr.
You
or
don't
can you
have
just
to
get
kill
past
Bowser
him?
Jr. at all.
Okay.
You do need to kill him if the blocks aren't broken. But I mean,
Yeah,
he's just
true.
big, so the turtle shells will blow it up. And I was not a smart cookie. That is actually an easy subworld. I got it pretty much 4th, 5th try, blind. So just get good.
Oh man.
I'm sorry for everyone in Vanx's chat for the outbursts.
Too bad I didn't see what Blackwood was doing. I'll get there in my own good time, and I'll see what it was all about. Hopefully I won't be as sad.
Ow, right in my face. Ow. Everything's out to kill me. As always. Yeah, but Doomsday, you're also a cheater.
This whole section is
And
terrible.
I don't need
It
to
makes
compare
me
myself
cry.
to cheaters.
Oh man, Mario, stop jumping there. Oh man, that part makes me so sad. If I could just jump how I
I have
want
a
to
feeling
jump,
my
I
family's
would
gonna
be
come
through
in and
here
wonder what
already.
happened. And then tell me to stop yelling.
Blackham, are you okay?
I don't know why Doomsday wants to compare me to him when he cheated.
He always likes to compare himself to
well,
others.
comparatively, I didn't cheat, so. It's not really a question.
No more invulnerability.
Great.
Oh man, that is not how I wanted to do that section at all. And that's just
I'm
how
not
I
a sore
feel
loser,
for
though. I'm just
no blocks,
objectively
man.
correct. You are a cheater. And I've explained that about 5 times now. 20.
Yeah, don't. You can explain it like an infinite number of times. He's not gonna get it.
It is what it is. Wish I'd listened to my parents when they told me not get mad. Getting mad is probably probably what limits me the most as a Mario player. I mean, I can get mad, but I'm not really mad right now.
Yeah, I occasionally have like a little bit of a salty outburst here and there, but yeah, I don't ever get angry. Like, I really don't. Like, there's just nothing to get angry over.
I would say I get angry.
Like, to me, it's just a
not
video
now.
game.
I think that if I'm with people, I'll pretty much never get angry. Like if I'm talking to people. And if I'm
That's
racing,
fair.
like I could, you know that Rayman Kart, like there's this really awful, truly awful mobile game called Rayman Kart.
Uh-huh.
Rayman Kart.
Rayman
Yeah, it's
Kart?
basically an like literal ripoff of Mario Kart on like Nokia phone that I played with a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would never play that if I was with people. Racing them, you know?
Gotcha.
Like, it was super fun to, like, just not get RNG bodied by everything unlike everyone else that was playing it. But I would
Yeah.
never let myself get RNG bodied by myself.
Nah, I get that. And let's see, Wolfgang is saying, you got a bit angry when you were playing Nobu, but I agree, I wish I'd worked harder not to let games get me mad as a kid, because I didn't, I just work that much harder now as an adult. Or, I lost that a bit. But yeah, no, Nobu, I definitely wasn't angry. Like, frustrated, yes, which I mean is kind of anger in its own way, so I guess so. But yeah, no, like for me, I guess I just think of anger as something else than frustration. But yeah, I do occasionally get frustrated, but I don't let that consume me. Like, I don't really let that build up into anything. Like, I'm not the type of person to, like, throw a controller
I've never
or,
thrown a controller in
like,
my life.
swear somebody out because they beat me in a video
Yeah.
game. Nothing
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a little much.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that do things like that.
I don't
but
actually know anyone like
I don't
that.
see a need for it. You don't know
Nah.
anyone like that? I know a lot
I
of
also
people.
don't know a lot of people.
Like, Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm also like, I do a lot of like video game tournaments and
Yeah.
stuff, so you see the controller throwing. Like, when I went to Xanadu with Cinnamon back in the day, like, you know, it's this giant Smash
Right.
Brothers tournament, there's like 200 plus entrants or whatever. And yeah, two of the people that Cinnamon beat were very upset. Like, one guy, like, I can't remember who he was playing or whatever, but like, obviously, you know, he's not taking the game very seriously. And Cinnamon's really good at the game. Like, yeah, she's a girl. She's also
Right.
really good. Like, she's not like, you know, zero. She's not the world best player, but she's really good. So when she gets underestimated, a lot of the time she beats very, like, players that are perceived to be really, really good at the game. And she'll wreck them because they're just not playing how they should. And so, yeah, they'll get really mad, they'll throw their controller,
Oh.
they'll throw their hands on the desk. It's really ridiculous what some people
That's
do.
such a low game. I was in the clown car, and I got hit by a thing. Am I gonna be able to do that? Oh no. What is this, Doomsday? I mean, I died, yeah. I should have been... No. What the heck is that ending? I guess I should have noticed from the side. Actually, you really can't. Oh well.
Ah, gosh darn it, those spikes there, they get me every time, and then I can't get past the change jump!
Dude, that took
Ah.
such a high page from Get Good or whatever it's called.
Yo, gotta get good, forever and always. Let's see, Wolfgang's saying, although when I raced you, I definitely kept my cool. I died at the very end early, I had to brush that off. I lost my temper, would have been hard to win that
I don't
race. Yeah, no,
I don't
legitimately.
honestly think I took
like-
any effort into trying to actually beat that ending there, to be quite frank.
Yo,
I just
Rip.
kind of went through it wondering how I should go about whatever and then complain about it. That was what I was going through.
Got you.
You know, King Hippo's jets? The King jets? You know the ending?
Phew, it's been a while. No, I don't remember.
Switch going through the spikes?
Ah,
that's
yes.
the ending.
Oh,
Except
okay,
for one
correct.
mushroom to be a little nice. He was nice enough to give a mushroom. Actually, I could probably run through, like, the first two. And then... I could probably run through the first two with the mushroom. And then I could just do the ending very slowly. Turn right.
What do I do? Why are there so many wigglers?
You still haven't gotten past this overworld?
There's so many
It's
wigglers!
not gonna take me 700 attempts. I'm pretty much done with the stage. Next time I get to the ending, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like you got it, Glacken.
Like, not 100% on it. Like, I feel like the ending might be able to bop me. But I think I got this. Unless I make a mistake on how much time I actually have in iframes. Then I might die.
Oh man, I would make a million times more progress if I didn't make like 50 million mistakes all the time.
Well, here's a tip. Stop dying at the beginning. Not that hard anymore. Gotta get good.
Get good, he says. I mean, I agree that the beginning's very easy, I just keep messing it up.
Just gotta stop messing it up.
Alright, I'll do that.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, I didn't stand a chance there. Hashtag Wiggler hype? Yo, forget Wigglers, man. Let's see, Wolfgang doesn't get that angry, he gets angry at himself, but never at anyone else. Well, that's good. I've literally dodged the controller thrown at my face, so I know how angry people can get.
Not thrown.
And to be fair, I
Controllers
did egg
thrown
her
in your
on.
face? Like maliciously?
Yeah. Yeah, like they were trying to hit me as hard as
Oh,
they could with the
sounds like a nice
controller.
person.
No, not really. They got really
Just
angry.
were too good?
Yeah, I was way too good. Cause like what the problem is, like I can be a bit egotistical
yeah.
at times. And so
I'm not gonna deny it for you,
like
don't worry.
but yeah, like I'm really good at fighting games. Like I'm really good. And so Tekken though is a game I don't take seriously at all. I think it's more like I don't know. I think it's just really easy to be good in that game. I don't think it takes as much practice as say like Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, like a more 2D traditional
Right.
fighter. And so I've had friends that try to argue that against me. Like, no, Soul Calibur, Tekken, you know, I've been playing this game for days, for this many hours, there's no way you can beat me. I'm like, alright, I haven't played this iteration of the series at all, I bet I could beat you without a problem. And so then we'll play. And yeah, because like, I play the character Yoshimitsu, and
That's
he
the
has
hardest
like a
part.
combo. It's not a real combo, but essentially I know how to do a couple of things. I don't know how to do anything that's like very specific, but I just have what's called like good fundamentals. I know how to read what my opponent's going to do. Like if they're going to block, I'm going to grab them. If they're going to go for a certain hit, I know I can hit them low or high or whatever. And so essentially I'm playing this girl who's really good at the game, and she's trying to prove to me that she is better than I am at this game that I don't play. And I beat her 10 times in a row, and the last time I beat her it was perfect. She didn't get a single hit on me. So she was very upset, and since she couldn't convince me with the words, she took her controller and threw it as hard as she could at my face. I thankfully, you know, in between my laughter, was able to dodge said controller. Perhaps I shouldn't have been laughing so hard.
Sounds like a domestic
But yeah,
problem.
she was... yeah, she was pretty upset. Oh god, no! No! I was almost there!
Did you almost
Oh,
pass
that's
the
okay.
wigglers?
I was almost past the Wigglies.
Have I tried to cheese under the tanks? I haven't even been paying attention, actually.
You can cheese under the tank
I don't-
somewhere?
I
Is there
don't-
somewhere where they don't have,
I mean, I can see that there are some places that he doesn't have them.
Because yeah, he doesn't have the one-way
Yeah,
gates.
some places, but I'm not really paying
Okay,
attention.
yeah, I haven't really
at
been looking
when
at the
there's, like,
bottom.
light speed things blowing my way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're an editor, you
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
would
yeah.
notice
If
it.
I was like Doomsday and I cheated, I mean, I don't remember if he actually did Souls. I don't think, but if I was a cheater like Doomsday, I would have seen it. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the one with the no blocks would probably kill me if I tried to cheese under the tanks. Because the no blocks, like, when they go depress, when they depress down, they kind of kill you. They kind of wall you. You know what I mean? That's why this level's so hard. Because they're not just
Ah,
simple
jeez.
bouncies. They kind of stop you in your tracks. Oh, there is behind every tank? I mean, oh yeah, the second set you have one ways in every one. I just assumed
Oh.
that they were all
Oh.
there.
Let's see, you were trolling the back row of every tank? Yeah. Yo, sometimes you're trolling.
I wouldn't have put in the effort to try to cheese it anyway. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, I typically don't cheese things. Like, I generally always play a level where I'm trying to play it in the most obvious way. Like, whatever looks like it's the intended way, that's what I go for. Sometimes I don't do that, like
Yeah,
I'll
like
do something
Ori.
that was unintended, but to me that's what I thought was intended. Yeah, like Ori. Like, I definitely sequence broke. I didn't mean to.
I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure the game is intended to be able to be sequence broke. Like going
Oh
through the
yeah,
valley of the-
definitely.
you
There's
went
a
through the
lot.
Valley of
There's
the
a
Wind,
lot you
right?
can do.
Before
Yeah.
you went to Moonshine.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
like it. You can just get charged right after you go to the Spirit Tree, which is like right, and you know, so like you can do
Oh.
it as early as when you actually get there, like maybe like 5 minutes after, because you have to the left you have the valley, to the right you have charge, which you get right there. So, and charge is required. So yeah, you just kind of can do it immediately once you get there, almost.
You know, that was a really fun game. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I think people over embellish how good it is, because I think it had its fair share of issues. But it was definitely a good game. I think it was a solid 9 out of 10.
Solid 9 out of 10, over embellished.
I mean, people like to talk about it like it's the best Metroidvania of all time.
Got you. Nah, that's Super Metroid.
Personally, I think of the indies that have come out, I would put Axiom Verge as the best one that came out.
Oh yeah?
I think it's the most Metroidvania-esque.
Got you.
I think,
So that might not be the same thing everyone's looking
yeah.
for.
I think that Ori, along with a lot of the other Metroidvanias that came out, were very, very linear. Like, when you go to Axiom Verge, it's all kind of walled off, right? But the areas are very big and fleshed out, and there's a lot of ways you can go in said specific areas. With Ori, there was a lot of exposition, and they expected you to know where to go at all times, because they have a map which basically points you in the right direction. And all the areas were kind of objective-based, so you knew exactly which direction you had to go to in general. I think that the only place I could think of that wasn't entirely like that was the Sunken Glades. The one with the flying had a couple of outward paths, but in the end it converged because it was the keystones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I felt like I played Movador. It's the same deal. It's not as exposition based, but it is linear IMO. It does
Oh, that's a shame. How's the combat in the game?
standard.
The standard? Yo, rip, man.
You have your sword, you slash, you get double dash, you start with a double jump. You get some power-ups. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, fair
but
enough.
For the most part, pretty standard. I'd say of the combat games I've played, Guacamelee was one of the better ones. Oh, I missed that Fire Flower.
Yeah, rest in peace, Wolfgang. Yo, sometimes your levels get cheesed, man. If it's possible, somebody's gonna go for it.
Guacamelee was a good Metroidvania, but it also suffers from being a little linear.
I tried to play that game. I just couldn't get into it.
It's not that they're like linear. It's that it's micro-linear. Like areas themselves are linear. So if you go into like, the objective isn't like literally in front of you at all times, but you are going. It's like kind of like Zelda, you know. You always know where to go at the like what dungeon you need to go to, if you will.
I know a lot of people that would argue otherwise.
I don't know how to describe it. I know when I was playing Link's Awakening, they kind of just tell you.
Well, that's the thing, you know. Like, there's different levels of linearity in the Zelda series. Link's Awakening being one of the mobile ones is going to be far more linear than other Zelda
I actually
games.
didn't know that it went all the way, and I died at the end of the overworld again. I should really be done with this right now.
Well, rest in peace. Let's see, Wolfgang Sin, I actually got Doomsday out of retirement because of cheese in one of my levels. Oh, yeah.
But I will say, like Zelda, like let's say the Zelda Link to the Past, you said that the first area was like, it was non-linear, like the first dungeon was non-linear, but it tried to pull you in a certain direction, right? So in reality, everything's locked off except what you need to do. That's how it is for most Metroidvania, like indie Metroidvanias. Like Ori, Moonshine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Moonshine, you follow the guy. Everything else you can't really do until you follow the guy.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, a lot of those Metroidvanias are definitely like that. Because like they're trying to borrow the same concept, but they just don't understand that like, you know, there still does need to be things for the player to do. If there's literally nothing to do going in any other direction, then it's not true like open exploration. Yeah, like Symphony of the Night actually does that pretty well. Like there's a lot you can do.
To be a lot different from Super Metroid in the progression. It gives you like
it's very
it gives
different.
you a lot of areas to go to, and they all really do their own different thing. It doesn't really matter what you do until you get that. Because as long as you get that, it doesn't like matter where you go.
Oh, gosh darn, I did not need to get it there.
I think that Momodora is more similar to Metroid, to Castlevania in its direction.
Oh, yeah?
But it is linear for like the first half. Then the middle
Gotcha.
sections, they are a little more non-linear. A little.
Fair enough.
Axiom Verge was pretty much exactly what I thought a Metroidvania would be, though. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've looked at the game for a while, just haven't gotten around to playing it.
Man, that part right there is the hardest part of the subworld. Once I get past the subworld...
Do I plan to get to the subworld before Glacken beats it? I don't know, man. I don't really plan to do anything. Like, I'm just having a lot of trouble doing a lot of this consistently. I really hate no blocks. I always have. It's like, I just have so much trouble ever doing anything that I want to do. Like, when I press a button and it doesn't do what I expect it to do, I have a lot of trouble. No blocks have always been a failure of mine, and they continue to be one. Like, I know that it's not like it's RNG or anything, and no blocks literally always do the same thing, but it's down to positioning. And I am not so precise that I will have the exact same momentum in the same spots every time I go to do the same thing.
I don't have the exact same thing going on, but I'm pretty consistent at this point, at this stage, at the overworld. The subworld has one rough spot, which is the middle, I think. Once you get past the middle, it's pretty easy.
Got you.
It's just kind of standard, you know, the line of 5 cannons. That's in everyone. Yeah, that's the middle. Beyond, it's pretty easy. Oh, not again.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm garbage at positioning. I might be taking it a bit far. But yeah, it's just like, there's just that little bit of precision that changes how a note block jump is. Like, where exactly you'll go from that and what your momentum will be off of it. And that just really throws me off.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is not good.
Let's see, Wolfgang saying, I mean, you'd think you'd be good at note blocks by this point, after all you've put through. Well, yeah, but like, that's the thing. Like, I go a very long period of time between playing Super Mario Maker just in general.
Playing more than
like,
I have.
especially, like, I don't know, I saw you, like, making, what was it, were you making a level or playing a level? Not too long ago?
I was playing a couple for some of the people I know.
Got you. Yeah, I'd say, like, recently, I think I've played Mario Maker, like, within, like, 3 weeks, like,
I mean,
one
you
day
spent, like, hours
per
upon
week.
hours playing Nobu.
Ah, yeah, I did do a lot of no-woo. But yeah, like, aside from that, I really don't play this very much at all, and I'm really bad at this. Like, if it was something, like, for me, I don't really carry my skills at note block jumping from one day to the next. Like, if this is something I would want to, like, really be good at, it's something I would have to do, like, a lot of.
Apparently I've carried all my skills. It's just a matter of whether or not my controller wants to be nice to me that day. I have a pretty worn out controller.
Well, I finally made it to the subworld, so at least there's that.
Well, I got to the Fire Flower with the Fire Flower.
Oh my goodness, it's so fast, I'm
Wow,
dead.
rats. What did I expect?
Oh, sheesh. I forgot how fast the second sections of these levels were. I died instantly.
Sounds about right. I should have not jumped there.
Only took 140? Yeah. Not too bad.
I really should have been done by now. I should have been done it the first time I got here to that ending. I
Yeah,
just
you
kind of
got
like,
this. Easy
I was just
peasy.
sitting in awe at how it was a switch, and I was like, I don't want to do this, and I didn't. I kind of half bootied it.
Got you. But yeah, like one of the main reasons why I like pretty much stopped playing Mario Maker is that there's just like this expectation for me to like put in just like hours and hours and hours into like very specific scenarios that don't really carry off into anything else. Like it'll just be for that one level the way it's built. And that is incredibly uninteresting to me versus like any other game where if I put that time into the game, it just carries over into so many other
That's
parts
kind of how
of the
shell
game.
jumps are. They don't carry into anything.
Yeah.
They're just shell jumps.
So, yeah. And so, yeah. I'm not really that
Because
interested.
I've made levels for the Kaiser races that they do. And they
Mhm.
do so many shell jumps, I don't want to have anything to do with them. But when I make them, it's all precision, right? And about 5 of them can probably do precision out of like 15 or 20 that participate every time. The rest of them are like, oh my
Gotcha.
god, precision, I hate it. And they can't do anything. And then they take forever and call my
Yeah.
double garbage at the end.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Every time at that part.
Yep.
The other ones are like, oh boy,
Am I
this
playing
level's
Mega Man
great
ZX
precision,
tomorrow?
You know?
Like it's always people are going to enjoy the things that they're good at. Like that's just so basic. Like literally, like take a fighting game, right? And just play one of your friends in it. More than likely, if you're any good at that game, they're not gonna like it at all. But if you play that same fighting game and you lose to them over and over again, odds are they'll enjoy that game quite a bit. I promise you.
I think,
I mean, it doesn't have to be a fighting game. That's just what pops to mind.
have you played that one yet, Wolfgang? That's my hardest stage, IMO. I haven't really put in the effort to actually make a level of my skill ceiling. Probably kill people. Precision is my middle name, but I'm not gonna make every stage impossible for everyone but me. Actually, I've made a lot of super experts recently. But yeah. I think Platforms of Purgatory wasn't my ceiling. It was just something I'd made because I wanted to beat the hardest stage I had. Still a fun stage though, I think.
I hate Noblox so much. There's just nothing sadder to me than making it so far and being like, okay, I can do this. I go for a jump I want to make, and then I just hit like against the side of a note block and it takes all of my momentum. It makes me sad.
I don't think I have. I'm not as active playing levels these days. Time was the last level. Put serious effort into. Time was a really long time ago. Get it?
Yeah, nah, I don't really, I've made like, what, like 2-3 levels ever? I was just too busy
I'm
to
way
make
too
levels.
autopiloting this right now. It doesn't work near the end of this overworld.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I'm on autopilot like 24/7.
I'm getting to the end of the overworld like every time now, but
Yo, that's really good.
I'm dying the
Especially
same
for
way every
autopilot. Oh, that's not as good.
I get hit by the fire burner, then I get hit by the black cannon.
Yo, you'll be back later, Carvia. Yo, see you later, man.
Oh yeah, you were
What were you
studying
saying,
for that
Blacken?
math thing.
If I remember what I did in your past levels, well, like, yeah, like, if I had been playing, say I was playing Singing Jets, like, earlier in the week, and then I was playing this, I'm sure it wouldn't be as bad. But, no, I don't retain any of that knowledge. I don't know how note blocks work exactly, literally. I know, you know, like, obviously my jumps are going to be different depending on, like, the speed and angles that I take them at, but I just don't have that kind of control.
Yep.
And that holds me back.
Same stuff every time. Okay. Alright. Finally. I stopped being silly.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, you at least pass it? Yeah. You didn't rig it? Oh, you rigged it. No, 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 this is all wrong!
That was not good. You love that start over? Well, I mean, there's nothing I could do, so why wait out the death when I
Where
can
am
just
I?
hit start over? Where are you,
Okay,
Blacken?
okay. I know where I am. Alright, I'm at the Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser, easy peasy.
Alright, I have extra health. It's unfortunate it's not a fire flower.
Yeah, extra health, still extra health.
Alright, I won.
Yo, good job. Yo, too easy?
Yeah. It was pretty easy.
Fair enough. So yeah, how difficult would you say this is compared to some of Wolfgang's other
I mean,
levels?
Deadliest Jets took me 5 or 6 hours, I think.
Uh-huh.
Should have beaten this at the 30-minute mark.
Completely fair. But yo, thanks for
Yeah, man.
racing me. I have a long way to go.
I
man.
believe in you.
Yo, I appreciate it.
So what, should I leave or stay or?
Huh? Whatever you want to do, man.
I could do more or I could do nothing.
You could go for world record.
In an auto scroll,
Yep.
not worth it. Basically, what that would
Just
what
a
that would be-
suggestion.
would be me playing the level again, doing the beginning of the subworld fast, and then beating Bowser Jr. fast, and then King Hippo would waste all the life he has doing it faster than me, and then I wouldn't want to do it again.
Fair enough.
Oh right, I don't have a donation button because I don't have PayPal. What do? I mean, bits work too if you have bits.
Yeah, what do you have against PayPal?
I don't like signing up for things.
Oh, got you. Yeah, no, I'm one of those people where I like don't mind if like my information's getting out there or whatever. Like if someone notices like what kind of videos I like to watch or what kind of things I like to search for or anything like that, I don't care.
See, but the thing is that I can only like I don't actually know how to sign up for PayPal. I'd have to do that in my spare time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd have to make a donation alert, and then I'd have to do this and that.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of
it
complaining.
takes effort.
Man, you almost sound as lazy as King Hippo. Almost.
So you can't like get bits with your powers. Can't cheer on my own channel. It says okay.
Yeah, the only problem with bits is like it's not a one-for-one. Like the person paying for the bits, like they have to pay more than they could just give you money
Right.
directly.
But then I get all the money.
Well,
Kind
kind of. They'll spend $20, but you'll get like I think like what, like $17 worth. So you're missing like $3 you could have had if they had just given you $20 on PayPal versus buying $20 in bits. It's not
Okay.
one for one. And actually, yeah, it might be more like 5. I can't remember. It's bad.
All right. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna set up PayPal now. Maybe next time. 'Cause then I'd just be sitting here doing PayPal.
The PayPal channel featuring Glackham. Alright guys, don't steal my password.
Exactly. So, I'm gonna eat dinner and study for...
geez, what
well,
was
not
that?
study. I could study. I'm gonna,
Are you gonna venture
Yeah, I'm
off,
gonna
young
venture off.
Glackham?
you go. Have a...
Yo, it was wonderful having you here.
And I'll see you all around.
Yo, thank you.
Bye!
Alright. Peace, man. Yo, there we go. There is the host. Alright, guys. Now that we are not distracted by Glackham, this is going to be the easiest level I've ever beaten in a million years. Even though, you know, I haven't been alive that long or anything like that, and there haven't been Mario Maker levels in this time. But still, we're going to do it exactly as I say. Oh, I'm so dead. But yeah, we got this. Yo, get good, get good. Yo, I will. And yeah, definitely the shout out to Glackham. You know, much appreciation. But yeah, just kind of came out of nowhere. It was like, hey, I could race. I could do that. Yeah, Glackham going to show, you know, just how good he is. I didn't, even with a 30-minute head start, I did not expect to compete with Glackham. He's a lot better at video games in general than I am. Very, very good at the video games. I mean, he does kind of have world record in Rayman, so it just kind of goes to show. You know, some people are very good at video games. Alright, let's try to be good. Oh, yep, no, I forgot about that. Alright, can I get through this part without taking damage? No. Can I do this without dying? Also no. That's fine. Yo, Doomsday. You're definitely better at positioning than I am, by like a long shot. Like, when it just comes to just raw positioning, nah, you got me. Yeah, I'm not, like, especially just note blocks, man. Especially note blocks, dude. Forget note blocks. I hate note blocks so much. And positioning is just extra important here, because you literally lose all of your momentum and it ruins everything you're trying to do. Like, essentially, you know, if you can position correctly, then you get to play the game. But if you can't position exactly how the game wants you to position, then you might as well just hold the controller upside down or sideways and flip the inputs of what buttons do. And so that's what I have to work with, which makes it, you know, way more difficult. But that's okay. We can do it. It just might take a while. Man, that's just ugly. Did that Wiggler, like, fall through the ground? That's interesting. Alright, let's just position. Oh, and I'm dead. Maybe I should have waited for the camera to stop moving before doing, like, tight positioning. And made that a little easier. Let's see. You weren't paying attention to Glackham beat it? Yeah, Glackham got it. Easy peasy. Yeah, he says this level is probably one of the easier ones that Wolfgang's made. So yeah, I guess it doesn't deserve the deadliest title after all. It's just a deadly advancing tanks. Bop him, bop that. Bop you. Everybody gets some free bops. Everybody show on up. Bops for you. Bops for him too. Oh, I actually got through there without taking that initial hit. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's real ugly. That's so ugly. Alright, and yo, Zatsu with what is that emote? Yo, Merry Death? Yo, I've never seen that one before. I like it though. Alright. Stormcrow says, see, you will do this kind of thing, but no Dram World. Well, that's the thing though. Like, first off, this this is a $25 donation. $25 that I've been offered for beating this level. Secondly, like, like, I'm already halfway through the level. Like, at most, this will take me... At most, this level will probably take me 6 hours, I think. So, like, 6 hours for $25 is extremely great value. Versus, like, I don't know, because you never really, like, gave a donation amount. You never really said. But yeah, like, 30 hours? Like, because I've done that before for, like, Blackham when I did Rayman 1. I did that for, like, $10, I think, for Rayman 1 for 30 hours. And that was the worst. And I was like, I don't ever want to do this again, so... Yeah. And it's not like I don't think I would have fun with Dram World. Like, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty interesting. But 30 hours is a long time. A very long time. I don't have that kind of time. Ever heard of a person called Maryland? No, I have not. Oh, I thought that was perfect. Vanks doesn't make very good donation choices. Well, like, the thing is I didn't know how hard Rayman was going to be. Like, I knew that you had to get all the, whatever they're called, the cages? I knew about the cages, but I didn't realize just how difficult it was. I underestimated the game. And so I'm trying to be better about that. And I'm trying not to accept donation challenges that would take all the time to do. Because, like, Rayman 1 took, like, 30 hours. But still, I would much rather beat Rayman than not beat it. Because, like, I already accepted the donation, right? So, if I accept the donation, I have to play Rayman. Otherwise, I go back on my word, and then my word means nothing. So, we gotta beat Rayman, and we did that. So, since we beat Rayman and it took 30 hours, the lesson to take away from Rayman was don't accept donation challenges unless you're ready to do that, you know? Which is why, like, a lot of people have been like, hey, Vanks, play this, or hey, Vanks, play that, and I'll just, like, you know, I'll think about it, or no, I don't want to do that. Because I would much rather, you know, people just know that there's things that I won't do than make anyone upset. Like with Xenoblade, for example. I mean, to be fair, I let 10th Doctor know a million times over that I wasn't really, like, prepared, but he still kind of bought the game way before. But I gave it an effort. I did try to give it an effort. So hopefully he can appreciate that, but I'm not sure. I think he does. And that makes me happy. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna die to the fire. No, I'll die to the spikes. So do you think you'd have better positioning on note blocks than you? Goodness no, on note blocks? On note blocks. Goodness no. Like, if I wanted to play, like, alright, if I wanted to do a race that I rigged in my favor that was, like, still in Mario Maker, it would be the new Super Mario Bros. Wii U style. And they would be levels that were primarily just wall jumping. I mean, yeah, there'd be, like, some air stalls and maybe some pretty tight jumps, but for the bulk of the level, it would be wall jumping. And I feel like I could probably do that better than probably everybody but King Hippo. King Hippo would probably do it better than me, but everybody else I think I could beat if I rigged a race to that effect. If I got to choose all the things. But yeah, no, not note blocks. Note blocks are not my strength. Definitely not. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do! Gosh darn it! Oh, man. You're saying Rayman 1 wasn't worth it? I'm just saying Rayman 1 took a very long time. If I had known that it was going to be like 30 hours, that's probably not something that I should accept. because then otherwise I'll have other people that will want me to do 30-hour games for like the same amount. Like say someone wants me to play like, I don't know, like just insert random game here that takes 30 hours. I mean, it's like it depends on the game, right? Like if I already have an interest in the game, it's a game I want to play, and I plan on playing it eventually anyways, then I would probably take that donation for a very small amount to just play the level or play that game a lot faster than what I planned on playing it originally, which might have been a couple months or whatever till I planned on getting to it. But to play something that I have no intention of playing and it takes a lot of hours, which means it's multiple streams that I have to do, which means that's less Mega Man I'm playing on stream, that's less Shovel Knight, which I really want to play, that's less, what's the game? Mighty Gunvolt Burst, which I really want to play and kind of plan on playing in the near future. Like, there's games that I want to play, and things that I want to do for my schedule, and so if I want to do these other things, I have to put that to the side. So it's not that, like, I might not enjoy a game. Like, Super Dram World looks interesting to me. I think it looks pretty cool. But there's a lot of other things that I want to do already, and that won't take 30 hours. There's a lot more I could do. Wolfgang says, yes, you are better at wall jumping than me. I'm pretty good at wall jumping, but I can say for certain you're better at wall jumping than me. Whereas note blocks are, I think, a particular strength of mine. Yeah, nah, you know, we all have our strengths, and note blocks are not my strength, not by a long shot. How about you practice X2 for 30 hours? Well, yeah, see, like, that would definitely be a thing. Like, if there was this incentive, like, a real incentive to get me to play X2 for 30 hours, that would be very easy to bribe me into, versus, say, Super Dram World. Because it's Mega Man X2, which is kind of like, currently right now it's like my favorite game. Like, I love Mega Man X2 quite a bit. Let's see, I didn't know you were that bad. No, but like, how long is literally 1/3 of that time? What, Rayman? I mean, Rayman, like, on average, yeah, let's see. Let's look at how long to beat for Rayman. Yeah, howlongtobeat.com. Let's put Rayman in there. Rayman. Oh yeah, no, I'm really bad. The average on here is like 10.5. Yo, really? That's so bad. That's so incredibly bad. I mean, Rayman Legends is like 9 hours, and there's no way I would ever beat Rayman Legends in 9 hours. Maybe I'm just really bad at Rayman. I mean, I love both Rayman Origins and Legends. I mean, like, I could beat Origins in 10 hours, I feel. I could do that. But I definitely didn't when I beat it the first time. That I can tell you. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just really bad. And so, that can also be a problem. If I'm really bad, then I'm gonna have a lot of trouble. To be fair, Rayman is a platforming game with, you know, positioning. Yeah. I mean, it's not like that was my problem with Rayman, like, just outright positioning. Like, there's some tricky positioning in Rayman, like, here and there, but, like, it's really not that bad compared to a lot of other games that I've played. Like, I'd say my main problem was just, a lot of it was I don't know what to do. Not knowing what to do held me back. And then also just the way the save system works and how many lives you can have. So, if you don't know where certain things are, you're going to die, like you just are, because you don't know where it is. And then, once those lives are spent, you can't make any progress. You have to start all over from the beginning, which I did do. I think I spent like a good 5 or so hours on Rayman, and then I started again from the beginning because I knew the levels better, and I was like, I'll be able to beat the levels without using all of my lives now. So that was definitely a part of it. This part is so terrible. so I hate that whole part there. That whole part, man. I hate it so much. Like just how the 3 cannons are positioned, and then you have the 1 cannon there as well. It's like you literally have no time to do anything. You just don't. You have to do it one way, and that's it. Oh, apparently the fire was spawning. Yo, villager. I appreciate the level submission, but unfortunately I'm not accepting any levels at the moment. I'm playing this one level, which I've been at for over 2 hours now. This level's ridiculous, but I'll beat it eventually. I almost exclusively died to positioning. I mean, like, well, if you put it that way, anyone that ever messes up in anything did it because of positioning. Like, be it a fighting game, a RPG, or whatever, you clearly weren't positioning the cursor or the player in the right position to succeed. I don't think that's a... I think that's a bit of a generalization. Just get good? Yo, I got this. This level's easy, man. Levels easy. Easy peasy. Except for when you don't do the jumps that you want to do. Allegro was because you didn't know how to position ice. And Mr. Sun was because you didn't know how to position flying. Oh yeah, but like, not knowing how to position things is different from being bad at positioning. Like, if you don't know how the game wants you to tackle a situation, then you just die. Well, depending on the game, like, Rayman you die. Not every game you die just because you don't know what it is that you're supposed to do or what the game wants you to do. Depends on the game. Like, Mega Man generally is going to introduce concepts to you so that you know what to do. A game like I Want to Be the Guy wants you to die, and then you know what to do afterwards because you've died. Well, in some situations. Not all of them. Gosh darn it, I thought it was close enough. Wasn't close enough. The game was pretty straightforward. You didn't know how to do precise platforming. But Rayman's really not even that precise, though. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, literally the only thing I think that's precise in Rayman, there's like this one spot with like spikes where like, I don't know, you have to like glide through this like diagonal cave. I think that's like the only precise thing you ever have to do in Rayman. Like, it's not a precise game, it's just not. I mean, it's a little precise in that one section with like the pencils, I guess. That's a little precise. But even that's still not that bad. Like, I've played games that require way more position than Rayman by a long shot. Yo, Chomp Chomp, yo, forget Chomp Chomps, dude. You can call it not knowing, but to me it just sounds like you couldn't execute things. I mean, like, you're definitely going to have a different view because you play Rayman all the time, so you just see it as, like, okay, you just gotta do this. But from my perspective, the game has things that, like, there's really nothing you can do about it. Like, for instance, I'm not going to expect that I'll just die because the camera scrolling from the left side, if that touches you, you die. Like, that's not general gaming conventions. Games don't do that. Rayman does that. So, until that happens, I'm not going to know about it, and then once it does, I die. And so then, as the screen is scrolling, right? Like, there's a bunch of challenges that are presented to you, and you're being, there's multiple obstacles that can kill you from, like, all these different angles. And so unless you do it exactly how the game wants you to do, which you're probably not going to do as you continue to go with the screen, then you will just die again. Again, it's something that you just have to see, and then once you've seen it, then you can make progress. And yeah, that's not really positioning. I mean, In a basic sense, everything can be positioning. Like chess is positioning. You didn't win because you didn't position right, but like that's a terrible way to generalize things, and it doesn't speak to the full context of situations. Implying trial and error because you didn't have the reflexes? I mean, like, that's like complaining that Sonic games don't have memorization. Because, like, to a degree, like, yeah, you could argue that Sonic games aren't memorization. If you just press the jump button at all the right times, then you can always excel and you won't have any trouble. But I don't know anyone that would really argue that. I mean, there's a couple of, like, hardcore Sonic fans that might, but I don't know anyone respectable that would argue that. I made it into the subworld twice and instantly died? Yeah, I did. It's like, it's just, I see a bunch of things and I don't know what to do, and then I die. I didn't want to be here. Wait. Oh, that is not the jump I meant to take. I died. Stormcrow refrains from a non-family friendly remark about positioning. Now, gotta be family friendly, it's important. Sonic games make you move fast enough that you can't see the object before you get hit. Rayman is literally a slow-moving game with a stop-and-go approach. I mean, yeah, Rayman's definitely slower paced in some sections of the game, most of them. Most sections of the game, Rayman's slower paced. But there are sections where you're forced to make decisions before you're ready to make those decisions, which effectively is the same thing as Sonic. And which is another reason why I'm so excited for Sonic Mania with the whole widescreen thing they got going on. I didn't want to go down there. I didn't want to go down there at all. But yeah, with Sonic Mania they have the widescreen, so we should be able to see more things ahead of time. It sounds so good for the game. They'll be able to do so much. 470 deaths in 2 hours, getting good? Yo, I'm trying, man. This level's hard. I'm just not very good at no block jumps. All I gotta do is get good, Wolfgang? Alright. I'll do that. Sonic Mania hype. Yo, I am very excited for Sonic Mania. The game looks really good from everything that I've seen so far. Pretty excited for it. Ah, gosh darn it. I ended up going all the way right into the cannon. I didn't mean to do that, so I lost my momentum. Love it. Ah, stupid moles. Oh yes, I finally got to the Chain Chomp cannon without the Chain Chomp coming out. And I didn't mean to jump off of that. Ah, gosh darn it. This level, man. Still think Rayman gives you the time, even in the fastest parts, to make split-second reactions? Well, I mean, you can say that, but you also have the world record in the game, so it's hard to take your, you know, the things you say about Rayman without, like, a huge sense of bias. You know, it'd be like a rich person saying, I don't see why all these people can't make money. I got a small loan of $1 million from my father. Why can't they just do that and then build businesses on their own strengths? Ah, I'm just a world record holder for Rayman. Why can't people just, you know, react in time to things that are really fast? Oh, geez, I did not see me getting through that situation. Did not see that at all. Cannons, no! Why, man? They didn't need to go over there. And yo, Velian saying hi. How's it going, Velian? Stop blaming the level? I haven't talked about the level in a while. I've mostly just been talking about Rayman. So, it's hard to take your opinions without a huge sense of bias because you're bad. Yo, that's completely fair. That's completely fair. That's a fair argument. Hartles recently had a run that was 1 second behind his PB, which means his best run is still 35 seconds behind yours. Yo, that's pretty intense, dude. Oh, rip. Yeah, like, if I get there, I can't make it, man. I mean, if you go far enough left and you jump right, like, you can do it. I'm just pretty bad at hitting that angle. Yo, Valiant's going pretty good, but looks like you deserve some encouragement. Get good. Yo, I am trying, man. Me and Note Blocks, we just don't get along in any way, shape, or form. Oh, Glackham should shave off another minute. Yeah, that's a good idea. And Glackham saying if you end up being blocked by the first cannon, just do a full jump where you're between the last two music blocks. Okay. Ah, jeez. I definitely could have done that. I just need to hold the jump button there. And not hold forward there. You don't want to kill the category, Glackham? Yo, exactly. You don't want to kill the category. Like, people still enjoy Rayman. Glackham enjoys Rayman. He doesn't want to take it away from everyone. Oh, are you serious? Ah, I didn't get the bounce I wanted. I went perfectly in between two note blocks, so I lost all of my momentum. Ah, that is the worst. Gosh darn it. Not what I wanted at all. Over or under 900 deaths? I don't know, man. I think like 1,000 million deaths. At least. Yeah, I'm having so much trouble making, like, getting to just, like, pretty basic places. Like, I can't get to the subworld, like, it's just way too hard. Ouch. Glackham is better at note blocks than Vinx. Yeah, he's probably a lot better than you as well. He didn't even have to look at the editor and still was able to go through the level as fast as he did. It's pretty impressive. Yo, I'm thinking, okay, the perfect number is 1,300. That is when we'll beat the level, for sure. So we just gotta grind the attempts, and we'll be there in no time. In no time. There we go. Now I actually landed, so I could keep my momentum into my jump. Yeah, no, that was gonna happen. I made the choice to not be hit by a wrench, so instead I got hit by a cannonball. And that doesn't matter. No, none of you. Ah, I really didn't even get hit there. Not a super big deal though. Yeah, not a bad thing at all. Alright, here we go. Wait for that, take a jump. Alright, if I can just not die instantly, that would be for the best. Alright, Vinx is exclusively better at shoot-em-ups and fighters. I mean, we all have our strengths, like, without a doubt. Oh, I don't want to get stuck and die. Oh, how do you do that part? Oh, I need to... Yeah, nah, if I had done some crouch jumps, that would have worked out. Well, we made progress. Hashtag progress, guys. Yo, look at this beautiful, beautiful world that we live in where we make such progress. I am a happy Mario. We did what everyone thought couldn't be done, and progress. You don't have to defend yourself from cheaters? Yeah, nah, don't have to defend yourself from cheaters. That cannonball is not what I wanted to jump on. How to do that part, get good? Yeah, nah, if I just did some, like, crouch jumps, I would have had better positioning there, and it would have worked out. That time I thought I was gonna land on the cannonball, and I didn't. That's the hardest part of the subworld, everything else is peanuts. That's good to hear. Hashtag super fail you? No, hashtag progress, Zatsu. We made the progress. We got to the subworld. We didn't die instantly. It was for the best. And is that exploding jellyfish? Super to you is online? Yo, I'm generally online. Every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But yeah, it's generally pretty rare for me to be on Mario Maker, though. That's definitely an oddity. Going insane, sacrificing the power-up ended up killing you because you weren't smart about it. Yeah, you're right. I should have been like Charles Xavier or Jean Grey and been like, no, I need to use the fire flower hit at this cannon that's not on screen yet. Followed by, wait, I think I see it, Juggernaut. Okay, yes, I'll use my mushroom damage boost on Juggernaut. Oh, no, that was a red cannon. It's not Juggernaut. My mind saw what I was afraid of deep in my heart. This is an X-Men episode, so that's why I went in that direction. Don't mind me. We got this. Hashtag progress. All new, all different Marvel. Man. If, like, literally a single person reads comics and gets that joke, I will be forever happy. I mean, I don't read comics, but I still know what's going on in the comic industry. Try to stay in the know. Yo, hashtag got past him. And then I got hit again this early, and then I went under the tank! Oh no, guys, it's all over, man. It's all over. This is all bad. None of this is good. I'm gonna jump into that Wiggler's nose. And yo, exploding jellyfish. Dude, I didn't even know that Mega Maker came out, but it's out. Have you tried it? Yes, I have. It's amazing. I love it quite a bit. And I only recently learned that apparently the C-kick move, you can do a double jump out of it, and that just sounds like my kind of thing, so I need to make a new level with the double jump in mind, because I had no idea that was literally a thing in the game. That sounds so cool to me, so... But yeah, no, it's pretty well done. It's not perfect, but it's pretty well done. I won all of Wolfgang's money by beating all his troll levels. Nah, man, Wolfgang's like super rich, so like I'd have to beat levels at a pace much faster than this if we wanted to take all his monies. That's okay. We'll get good. How is this a troll level? Well, though you gotta realize, like, not everybody is like, you know, a hardcore member of the Mario Maker community. For some people, they'll just see a level that's, you know, full of spikes and saws and note blocks everywhere and just death in every conceivable direction. And then they'll recall 1-1 from Super Mario Brothers. And then they'll look at this level again and they're like, my goodness. may Miyamoto have mercy on your soul so that you escape through this level. It's all relative. Let's see, exploding jellyfish, but you see there's one huge problem with me and Mega Man, and the problem is I've never played any of them. I think I actually played one. It was some not so good, almost turn-based RPG version of Mega Man for the 3DS. 3DS? Mega Man's never had an RPG on 3DS. Right? I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Do you mean regular DS? There was Mega Man Star Force. I do think Star Force is inferior to Battle Network, so I'll agree with you on that, if that's what you're referring to. I'm not sure. So, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think he has a 3DS game. Oh, you do mean normal DS? Okay, yep. No, I completely know what you're talking about. I 100% agree. I mean, I don't think Star Force is the worst, but I wouldn't say it's the best. It's like, okay. DS, 3DS, same thing. I mean, effectively, you know, you're talking about a Nintendo console. It's got dual screens. No one uses the 3D anyways. I just got confused is all. Alright, don't mind me, mechanics. None of these jumps are what I want! Literally none of those! Nothing happened how I envisioned it in my mind. You know, I will never be Jean Grey at this rate. 200 points. Nothing better than getting 200 points. And Wolfgang doesn't make troll levels. You can see the cap is there because the last level we played on stream from Wolfgang was literally a troll level. He decided that he finally wanted to get in the troll business. It was an alright troll level. It had very interesting design philosophies. But yeah, I'm not huge on troll levels in the first place. Not really. Like, nothing, because, like, I know people complain about, like, Sonic games and how fast everything comes at them, but to me those games are memorization games, and that's where the fun comes from. Like, the games were inherently made with, like, speedrunning in mind. Like, that was the whole ordeal, whole idea. But yeah, invisible blocks, man. There's no memorization when it comes to invisible blocks. Well, aside from finding them the first time, I mean. Like, it's just finding them while they're invisible. I hate that. I really do. I hate it so much. It draws all of my ire. Why did I get hit there? There's no reason to get hit. Oh no! These aren't good jumps! Oh my goodness, I don't deserve this! I don't deserve this. Alright, I guess I'll lose that fire flower there because I didn't deserve this. But couldn't I at least keep the mushroom part? Sheesh, level, man! Level's not kind. Let's see, exploding jellyfish. All I really know about Mega Man is there's an evil robot maker dude with one crazy haircut that is trying to take over the world or something, and he makes Robo Guardians to keep Mega Man away, and each robot has a weakness that Mega Man can harness. Yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much all the Mega Mans. I mean, you know, some of them are a little different, but that's pretty much almost every single one. I mean, Sigma's bald in the X games, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a Mega Man. Like, you're not really leading anyone astray with that definition. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, that's it. But regardless of that, Mega Maker's still fun. You should just give it a shot, anyways, just for funsies. It's still just a solid platformer. There's quite a few people that that have played Mario Maker and never played a Mega Man game and have made some very interesting creative levels in Mega Maker. It just goes to show how good level designers they are. That, you know, they're completely just building off of their own designing philosophies. It has nothing to do with Mega Man as a whole because they never played Mega Man. So I find that very impressive. That's just me. Do you think Mega Man Legends is the most unique Mega Man in the series? To be completely honest, I only played Legends once when I was a kid. I rented it from Blockbuster. It didn't look like Mega Man. I played it for a while. I liked the monkey, but again, I'm just a little kid, so I was easily entertained by the monkey. And then that was pretty much it. I kind of stopped playing the game. I don't remember at all how far I made it. I'm pretty sure I made it to a city, and I was looking for someone, I think. I don't know. I made it to a city surrounded by water, and that was it. It wasn't whatever the first city was. It was, or maybe it was an extension of the first city, and I had to get access to that area by doing something else. I don't remember. I remember going to a shop, and I couldn't buy something from it. These are very, like, I am digging really far back in my childhood memories. It's all a blur. I do intend to play Legends again at some point, so I can really see what it's all about. Because I didn't really give it a real try as a kid. Oh, sweet. Cannon didn't get me. Nice try, Cannon. Better luck next time. Oh, that's alright. That's okay. That's not as okay. That's really bad. That's really bad. I'm alive. Haha. Nice try, Wigglers. Oh no! I thought that the cannons were in the scroll, and so I was waiting for that, and I was looking over at chat, and then I died. Yeah, let's just go ahead and catch up with chat, regardless. Wolfgang is one of the Mega Maker designers Super T is talking about. Hopefully. An exploding jellyfish? I mean, from the bits I have seen from the Mega Man Smash Bros. Trailer and Starbomb song... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. These things are almost like Mario tanks that are deadly, and they are advancing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yo, you've missed everything since the last talk? Recap, please? Man, I can't remember everything that we said. We talked about a few subjects. Glackham died that way too? Oh, did he? Yo. I'm sure he said some interesting things that I probably heard and I just don't remember because he said a lot of interesting things when he was dying. I just don't remember. Or I can't. I don't know when he was doing that. Yo. Bop him, and bop him, and jump up here, hit a cannon because I'm bad, bop that and bop this, try to go through the fire and fail, and oh, I'm dead. That's fine, I always wanted to die. Not really. I kind of wanted to live. I wanted to live life, but then I wasn't living it as much. Yo, working on a Saturday? Yo, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta work on a Saturday. Most of the jobs I worked, I was working on Saturdays. Pretty normal. A lot of businesses are busier on weekends, man. That's when everybody has the days off. So then other people don't. That wasn't for the best. Wasn't for the best. Gosh darn it, I keep meaning to not hit that cannon loose. And I just mess it up. No! No! I didn't want to go underneath the cannon, man! Notice one thing, thanks. We totally hit it off with the conversating. Yo, that's good. Yo, sometimes you just hit it off. And yo, Wolfgang doesn't work on Saturdays. Hearts. Yo, that's good, man. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just be able to relax when you know everyone else is relaxing. But you know, not everybody has that choice. Sometimes you're working a job, you just do what you gotta do, man. The money ain't gonna make itself. Wolfgang, don't lol at me going under the stupid tank, okay? I didn't want to go down there. It wasn't what I wanted. I was just gonna do this beautiful jump right past the Wigglers, and it just didn't work out that way. None of that went how I wanted it either. Ah, geesh. Let's see. Wolfgang says, I did have to take one of the world's nastiest exams on a Saturday. If that counts, absolutely not. Definitely does not count. 0% counts. Ah, geesh. The bomb was way too high up. Guess what kind of industry is busiest on a weekend? A theme park. Yup. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, obviously anyone working at a theme park, like, kind of expected. And yeah, my one of my best friends, he's a manager at a like a restaurant. I can't remember like the name of the restaurant. It's Italian themed or whatever. Or I think it is. He's been moving around a bit, getting these manager positions. Pretty cool. But yeah, nah, like he's obviously the busiest on weekends, especially because like Out of all the managers, he's the one with like the most experience, and not that there's a lot of them. So if literally anything goes wrong, they kind of need him to come in to take care of everything. So he doesn't have a lot of choices. Like, literally, it's like it doesn't happen very frequently, but every time I've seen him have a Saturday off, he still had to come into work. Rest in peace, Saturdays. Man, that is not what needed to happen. I'm alive though, currently. That's what's important. Alright, let's not die here. Sound good? Nope, I'm dead! Gosh darn it! I'm like, I gotta be so good. I have to have perfect position. That was completely fine. I could have jumped right there. And I'm like, nah, I'll just press forward one more time. I'll just press forward one more time. And then I died. It's approaching 3 hours, man. We got like another 22 minutes till that, buddy boy. Don't get ahead of yourself too much, my friend.